Jeremy, Kelch and I hunt in West Virginia. Kelch and I have always had good luck every time we get together. Well, this weekend here was a special weekend because a year before, the same exact weekend, Kelch and I had went out and we both were fortunate enough to kill 2 birds, but it was probably the most exciting days of turkey hunting I ever had in my life.
Last year, on the same day, we had a great day after I flipped the 4-wheeler and smashed my camera.
When Kelch rolled his ATV on that West Virginia mountain, this was all that was left of his camera. That hurts.
We were climbing the hill on the 4-wheeler, we lost the decoys, Kelch went back to get the decoys, wrecks the 4-wheeler, thought our whole day was shot, we still were able to go out, kill 2 birds.
So last year you have 1 crashed ATV, 1 destroyed pretty expensive video camera, but those LCD decoys by ABNX, they survived.
Well, this morning here, almost the same exact thing happened again. We're going out the ridge, I looked at Kelch, I said, I lost the decoys.
It was like deja vu.
In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh my God, here it goes again. I said, please, please do not wreck this 4-wheeler.
He's sending me back to get the decoys, and I thought, here we go again.
He goes after to look for the decoys, and I'm sitting there thinking, well, if he doesn't wreck, we may have a repeat of what happened last year.
So knowing what happened the previous season, heading back to get these decoys, I'm feeling a little nervous. And when I get nervous, my stomach starts reacting, and well, I was starting to feel like I had to go to the bathroom. And we get back up on top of the hill, no 4-wheeler accident, and Robby had a couple birds located.
This year, 4-wheeler, check. Camera, safely at the top of the hill with Robby Gilbert and those LCD decoys. Kind of looks like Kelch has his bases covered this year. Or does he?
So Kelch and I, we're sitting there and we're calling, and all of a sudden we both determined this turkey's coming. So we go down this little side road and get set up. All of a sudden, I get a tap on the shoulder by my cameraman, and we got turkey coming in. He goes, Robby, I gotta poop. I'm like, oh my God, Kelch, we got turkeys on the move. He gotta poop.
It starts rumbling bad, and I knew it was either go time or I was gonna be in bad shape. So I looked at Robby and said, I gotta go, and I gotta go now.
I said, hold it. He goes, I can't hold it, I gotta poop. So here I am, I grab the camera, because I do a lot of self-filming, finally get a day with a cameraman. I grab the camera, and here goes Kelch down over the hill. Big old white butt sitting out behind a tree. That's all you could see. So we never really talked about, hey, what's gonna happen if this turkey comes in? And the whole time back in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna have to give him some type of signal just to, you know, hold off, cut it short, whatever, just so he doesn't come up and spook his turkey.
I didn't want to ruin Robby's hunt. That was the last thing I wanted to do, because this bird, like I said, he was coming. And there's a ravine I figured I'd duck down in and I'd hide behind the tree. So I picked out a nice big oak tree. And as I'm going, I still hear this turkey gobbling. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I need to get back there and film him. So I just slowly keep peeking my head up over the ravine. I don't see no turkey.
What is it about spring turkey hunting that just gets your stomach churning early in the morning? There is not a turkey hunter out there that can't relate to what I'm talking about.
Well, fortunately for him, he was able to do number 2, and I was able to run the camera and everything. Well, the turkey just shut up. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, his bowel movement caused me not to get this turkey this morning.
So finally, I see Robby motioning that it's fine to come back. So I pull up my pants, get a couple big oak leaves, because unfortunately I did forget the TP, and I get back over there to film Robby.
Now, it's pretty common to get worked up when you've got this many longbeards headed your way. Pro staffer Jeff Tinsley's in South Carolina with his wife Bridget filming. Now, they've picked a spot where they know that birds normally roost. They got in nice and early, and to their surprise, the woods lit up. So Jeff did some soft calling, and when these birds emerged from the woods, he couldn't believe that there were 5 of them headed his way. I don't know about you, but 5 longbeards, that's enough to get my gut bubbling a little bit. Now, Jeff just picked up a Jeb's Head Hunter choke tube. In his mind, he's thinking, I've got 5 coming my way. After that first shot, there isn't gonna be any one of those other 4 birds out of range. You know, in South Carolina, when you get your license, they actually give you 5 turkey tags, and it's legal to use them all in one day if you want to. So you think that's going through Jeff's mind at this point? Now, Jeff is not using ABNX decoys on this hunt. And you can tell, when the birds get to about 15 yards, they feel like something just isn't right. I don't know if it's Jeff's setup, if he's too close, or if the decoys just weren't right. But something's not right. And Jeff decides it's time.
How you doing, buddy?
looks like there's going to be leftover turkey at the Tinsley household tonight.
I'm shaking my butt off. I thought they were going to come right here and get our laps. Oh. We've been playing cat and mouse with these birds. We drove the stalker up here in the top of the food plot this morning. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I had to go to the bathroom. I take off, go to the bathroom, I come back. I get my owl hoot out. I'm shaking like a leaf. I hit my owl hoot one time and gobbler. It was like he was right above us in the tree right here. I'm a one happy hunter. This is the first time I've ever doubled. So I mean, it's awesome hunt. And these birds are two of my biggest birds ever. I mean, their spurs are 1.5-inch spurs. They're old birds. And I could not be any more excited. And I'm still shaking like a leaf.
Nice work, Jeff. Now, go take care of your business. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to find out what happened with Robby Gilbert and Jeremy Kelch when, he had to take care of his business. We'll be right back.
You're watching Game On. Brought to you by Jeb's Headhunter Choke Tubes.
You done taking a poop? Yeah. Let's see if I'm good to go. Let's see if we can get this turkey struck up. Right there, right there. You good? I'm good, I'm good. All right, let's go get this turkey. Well, it's late season, and where we hunt at, you don't want to overcall to a turkey. Now, every time I call this turkey, he would gobble, but he just didn't seem like he was coming on a straight line to us. So we had to finesse him a little bit, and I thought if he could just hit this logging road that we were on, everything was going to work out just fine. Well, we started calling, he gobbled. The last time he gobbled, he was probably 60, 70 yards away.
I see the turkey out of the corner of my eye, and as soon as I did, Robby seen it as well. And then it just kind of disappeared, and we thought he was going to go above us. And so I got the camera rolling, and the turkey pops out just as beautiful as you could imagine it, in full strut, walking into the screen.
The turkey was huge. He looked like a small Volkswagen coming down over the hill. As he got closer, I got Kelch in my ear going, look at these spurs, look at these spurs.
And I keep telling Robby, and Robby just seems to be ignoring me. I'm thinking he wanted me to be quiet so we could kill this big bird.
I mean, this turkey's 10 yards away, and you could just see his hooks just a-shining. So, and when he got against the decoys, I mean, he was so much bigger than the decoy. We let him strut around the decoy one time, and we were just, I tell you what, our setup just wasn't the best setup. We were out in the opening. I called to him one time to try to make him gobble. He acted kind of funny about it. I laid the hammer down on him. Me and Kelch just killed the poop bird. All in all, it was a memorable hunt. Anytime I'm with Jeremy Kelch, I mean, from the airbags deploying on a trapping trip to Ohio to him wrecking the four-wheeler last year and tearing up a $3,000 camera, I guess I'll have to remember this as the mountaintop bird in West Virginia that he couldn't hold his bowels. Well, like I said before, the Kelch poop bird had me a little shook up. I mean, this week has been so tough on turkeys. They just aren't working real good. And this bird here, when he gobbled, we knew this was a turkey we were going to kill. But I mean, we're not 15 yards away from it. We've been setting our avian X's up so close because we want that up close and personal. And these turkeys, they just can't handle it. But if you look at this bird, holy cow. Look at the devastation that a Jeb's headhunter choke does to these turkeys. Look at, we peeled this big boy. We peeled this big boy. Oh my gosh, Kelch, would you look at those? Those are some curved hooks there. Awesome. That's what it's about right there. Getting feathers in the bed of the truck. Let's get this mountain bird off here and get ready for the next one. Insane hunt, Kelch. Way to go, buddy.
So the bird's dead. Robby's happy. We're getting ready to get out of the woods, and all I can think about is getting back to the restroom and finding my TP.